Alright, so in Thronebreaker, this is where we left off. That was, again, not the map button, so I'm fantastic at finding that button. But actually, it's been a while since we played this. Where are we? So we're in... Oh, that's a Black Brook Vale, I think is what it's called. So we have to go up here, which was this shrine. Go check out what's going on around here. We had a little trouble with this troll guy last time. And we already have good morale. There's no point clicking on that. Alright, what's this? Dwarven bodies litter the cave with no visible wounds. Simply collapse if paralyzed. 20 recruits? That's a lot to lose, honestly. Oh, 1,000 gold, though. Card piece, we have to do it. Have to do it if it's a card piece. We're getting all the cards. Looks like that's all that we can get over on this side of the river. I don't really know what caused that. Very suspicious. Because it's a little suspicious here too. There has to be at least one more fight somewhere. Something's gonna happen. Before we go to a fight though, let's check our deck real quick. I want to know what we're playing right now. I think we changed it last time. Okay, our blisters and such. It's an interesting deck. We gotta upgrade, then we'll change it around. Ooh, that wood pile is certainly handy. Only seven wood in that pile? I'm buying that. Found them in their beds, just stiff as boards. Tuck their valuables in a grotto east of here. Probably a treasure chest. Do we get a map for that? I don't think we did, right? No, we didn't get one. This is probably the grotto he's talking about. Cemetery contains the resting place of all of the 7 previous expeditions. We could order our soldiers to recover them, but I warn you, they won't like it. Do we get a card piece? No, okay. We could get some stuff in exchange for morale. I kind of want to do this, but it gives us no benefit. We'll give the dwarves some peace. Even though it doesn't give us any direct benefit, I don't want to disturb them. Is that it? We missed something over here. Oh, we gotta do this puzzle. I missed that. We walked by it, so I wanted to double check. Make sure we didn't miss anything. We almost did. Grab that loot after, too. It's down here. So battle, loot, and then... Well, I think I know what happened here. Just standard battle. We can do that. One of these, that's fine. I'd like more synergies with these guys round 1, honestly. It's 1. We'll make do with this. Wraith. Okay, he does a lot of damage to us. It's kind of scary. And we're using a longsword. Another Wraith. Hey, Wraith. Oh, this one's just different because of the leader. Let's move this guy into this row. Fire a shot. This plays 2 draw and play 2 blitz units. So the only blitz units we have left should be arbalists. So that's nice. That'll fill this row up and do a whole bunch of damage. Let's just kill this one. Damage. Should give us this round. Which is good. Do have even cards, so that's nice. And like the thing is here, we're going against monsters. We have a Holy Warrior, so I'm not really concerned if we're gonna lose, unless there's some kind of like trap or something that's gonna get us like the elves had. Like we can just decoy Ache. It's pretty good. Go with this Wagenberg maybe. Be useful. Boost that up. Give it an armor too. It's pretty handy. Dark Mirror would be pretty good. And left hook does 10 damage, right? Yeah, that's melee. Well, we're gonna play it melee to give ourselves a bonus. 10 damage. Let's remove this. Wagenbird some more armor. Just that haunt damage. Some haunt damage. I will create this trinket here.
Sorry, turnips back for an encore.
Mark and boost by 10. Boost 2 allies by 2 and give them immune. Play random bronze from each deck. I don't really want to do that one. I don't see any benefit to this card, by the way. Mark a unit and boost it by 10. For 3 turns, destroy that unit itself. Yeah, I'll go Tainted. I think looks like it's gonna get pretty big. Won't get big anymore. Swaggenberg's not gonna do very much, is it? We can go here.
Thing about slings,
Let's move this. I can boost up again. Let's boost this. Now we do have to be careful about Dark Mirror, but this is gonna keep taking damage from the haunt stuff. On the armor, I'm gonna be playing slightly bigger cards probably. So we're gonna do here. We're just gonna use this. It's not gonna get much bigger. And now when he starts taking haunt damage, we get lower and we can Dark Mirror or something. See, we can play Isbell potentially here.
It's not too late to walk away.
For some reason I always think she's ranged, although that's just the Gwent version's ranged. Ooh, Draugr. Okay. I think I've seen this artwork before. Resilience, deploy, decreasing its power 30% if it's haunted, half its power. It's a common, right? Rare. Interesting. We can Dark Mirror here, which I think we will. Then we will do this boost. Probably should click this too, honestly. So Gascon. Boost this guy up. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. Haunt damage really adding up though. We do have Ache, so I mean we're not too concerned. Honestly, we could decoy Isbell here. I like that. Even though she's boosted, this order's pretty nice. And we're gonna take more damage again from the haunt. See, like this. What did damage to our hand? She counts being haunted in our hand. Not sure what's up with that. Let's play her.
I'd hoped we could
I'm not sure why
solve
she took
this
damage in
some
her
other
hand,
way.
honestly. There it was again. Someone did that. I have no idea what's doing damage to stuff in our hand. I mean, it doesn't matter, but it's just kind of weird.
A knight should help.
Like, the haunt
Our
status,
codex
I thought went
commands
away
it.
when it went to our hand, but guess not. Who knows? Doesn't matter, we win by 80, but weird. Grab our loot. I'm guessing that was responsible. The Wraiths were responsible for this. No game in the forest. Brook, Vale. Guess it was the Wraiths. There was loot up here. I wanted to grab this. Interesting. And then I want to get this shrine. Didn't use earlier. Cool. I'll go to Davor's Abyss. I think we dealt with everything here. We'll send a scout out when we're done exploring. And then we'll go back if we missed anything. Alright, this doesn't look good. That's why we're here.
Blackbrook Vale. The name itself embodied infamy. Neve arrived expecting misty ravines, decrepit trees bound in spiders' webs, and swarms of bats. What she saw was a warmly gurgling stream and the valley's
Weird.
gentle slopes
That's what I saw
blanketed
too.
in crocus blooms. Only a village of abandoned, ruined huts and a cemetery stretching to the horizon behind it attested to the valley's grim past.
I thought we were still in Blackbrook Vale. I mean, I thought we were leaving it, but I guess this is all Blackbrook Vale?
The village seems shrouded in a guise. Be not deceived.
Said the queen.
Reynard, some men to search the environs for any sign of life.
The blood-curdling roar that came from the ruins a moment later proved the queen's caution warranted beyond any doubt.
Alright, let's see what we've got. Hauntings are more common than you think. Special battle, or special rule shortened battle. Let's see what we've got. Definitely don't want 2EU. We do have a couple redraws here. Ache is kind of our ace for all of these type of things. This looks pretty good.
Protect the settlers!
Protect the settlers.
Never fear! I shall protect you.
You know what, Ache? I'm so glad you're here. What's this have? Whenever Meve plays a card with even power, boost an ally by 3, if odd, damage enemy by 2. Okay. Have to deal with that. It's annoying. Let's go with these pikes. And we have fog on both rows already.
Ours is not to reason why.
Fantastic. Oversized Alghoul and Stout Foglet. Stout Foglet and round start, spawn fog on both rows. Okay. Okay, so we definitely need control here. Thank goodness for us, we do have these guys.
Give me a time.
For that. Yeah, we definitely need this control.
Abolition, your command.
Next turn we'll bring out 2 more of these. I think we have 2 more in our jack, right? We should. 1, 2. Yep, get those guys out, and then leader. So let's do that. Then we can trigger other loyals too. So this one does 8. Go to this guy. Oh, can we kill this? For some reason I thought this was invincible. I thought this guy's invincible for some reason. I guess he's not. Let's just kill it. Or loyal damage getting in there. It's a little bit decoy. Let's see here. Let's create a trinket.
Not supposed to be any smoke.
We don't have any of those left. Dark Mirror is good, right? He's got a 50. Get a big guy. Yeah. Just getting these out. That's not good. Control's kind of getting low. Normally I save Ike for a finisher, but I think it's warranted here to play him and stop this.
God's blasted.
Although we still have another decoy in our hand. Or another Dark Mirror, I mean. Could decoy one of these guys. It's probably worth it, actually. Decoy one of these guys so we can get rid of the couple, at least one of these. I guess it's too late to get rid of them now. It's got a lot of points here. Let's use this. Kill off this guy. Trigger some loyals. This should fire a bunch of shots into him. Okay. Still not looking amazing. Let's Dark Mirror. We have a 13. He's a 15, so this is fine. Oh, that's right. He is the lowest. That was awkward. Man, it's still a lot of guys. At least we have 8 Holy Warrior, so it's probably not too big a deal. Really anything here. But I mean, he's getting pretty close. We're taking a lot. It really isn't looking that great. Do another trigger here, which is nice.
Wait, you're serious?
Kinda is gonna come down to what he has left. These 14 charges, by the way, each charge actually gives us 2 points. So we actually gain points for every charge here. And if he kills something that's row, we can play out our Arbalist, which is nice. So we're down a lot, but it's not terrible. Also, he should be killing these, but it's an AI, what do you expect? Look at this. There's no Shillards in this game. Alright, so we'll go here. Give a Death Wish, damage all units on this row, so we'll hit you. Very nice. Trigger a Loyal. Pew pew pew. Not bad. We can move this to boost up Gascon. And we have an 80.8 Holy Warrior, so I'm not too concerned here about what he has. Should be all set here. Yeah, 84 points coming down. Blow this guy up.
Shall be punished.
And Ake makes these monsters fight so much easier.
Likely the last, that one. Should be safe now.
Should be safe now. Heard it here first.
Following the victory, the settlers' hopes seemed renewed. Could the beasts they felled have killed the previous
I doubt
lone
it based on what we've
colonists?
seen.
Perhaps the curse that had long hung over Blackbrook Vale was at last broken.
We thank you, Your Majesty.
The settlers' leader said, slipping the satchel from his shoulder.
You have granted us new hope. And a new home.
I really don't think this did it.
The dwarves had rolled up their sleeves, were prepared to go at the huts to repair them, when one of their number cried out.
Hold! There's something here. Something reeky.
A voice most familiar, thought Meve. Yes, for it belonged to Barnabas, the rescued inventor. The gnome had elbowed his way to the fore, stood on his toes, extended his nose, and inhaled through it like a pointing hound seeking out wildlife. Ignoring all queries, Barnabas had then sat down on the brook bank, filled a glass flask with water, and was now holding it up against the sunlight, dipping into it the tip of his tongue and some strange scraps of paper extracted from the depths of the pockets of his patch.
Uh-huh. This is kind of what I expected to be the problem here.
Finally, Barnabas stood, brushed his backside clean, and announced his findings.
Well, we know with some certainty the reason for the settlers' demise. 'Twere not beasts, no. They prowled in later, drawn by fresh graves. 'Twas the water. Oh, roll your eyes and whirl your fingers all you want, and then, here at the brook, nary a fish. All poisoned by subterranean filth.
Not surprising. There's no animals in the woods either, right?
The dwarves hemmed, hawed, and grumbled, and were a heartbeat from abandoning the Vale for good. Then Barnabas reached into his satchel and extracted a device of his own making he termed an aqua purificator.
Better work, Barnabas.
That is to say, a water cleaner, as odd as it may seem.
You need but siphon water through this straw. Then drink up, worry-free.
Thus Meave rode out of Blackbrook Vale, deep satisfaction.
Good job, Barnabas. Good thing you're here with us.
The dwarves extolled her for being bold, shrewd, and wise, while Gabor ensured this praise would likewise reach the meaty ears of Elder Hoog.
We're the dwarves of Mount Carbon, hoo-hoo-ha, hoo-hoo-ha. The 2 hammers is our sign, is our sign.
Nice song, buddy. Got anything else for us here?
We feed those suffering hunger, hoo-hoo-ha, hoo-hoo-ha. But our foes we smash asunder, aye, aye, aye. Spill me ale and get a pound and hoo-hoo-ha, hoo-hoo-ha. Such is life neath the mountains, aye, 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 aye. We feed those we're the
I think we heard the
dwarves
whole
of-
song.
We're the dwarves of Mount Carbon, hoo-hoo-ha.
Alright, let's get the signpost. Do want to make sure we go over there. How much is left in Mahakam anyway? Oh, there's actually not much left. No, there has to be. We have to go. This must be the place we're supposed to go. Okay, we'll probably just do this and then leave the rest of this. So I think we'll try and grab everything in this little area and do this main quest. And that'll be it for this one. I think that'll be the plan. I want this loot, by the way, not the sign. Nothing back here, I guess. Davor's Abyss, that has to do with that big thing as. We'll swing up here. I think this was the dead end. What to do first. Nice cave.
The rumors Gabor had overheard were true. Scouts returned with news of a cavern at whose mouth lay rotted logs, an indication that something of great weight may have been rolled inside. Chests full of gold, for instance.
Perhaps.
Then again, paw tracks clearly showed some beasts had made the cave their
Uh-huh.
home.
Right. Decision time. Enter or scramble back down.
Said Gascon, rubbing his hands together for warmth.
Please hurry. This frost is downright biting.
Well, we've got Ache with us. Not afraid of any monsters. Let's go in.
We've scaled this high. Foolish we'd be to descend empty-handed. Fall in behind me!
The Queen took the fore, sword in one hand, torch in the other. The flickering flame's glow illuminated the cave's interior, casting long shadows. Meave was certain some horror would leap at her at any moment. And she was not at all wrong.
Alright, let's see if it's a battle, but standard or not. Special rules and shortened. Okay, forgotten treasure. Eliminate the Crazed Shaelmaar. Alright. Let's see how big he is. So we definitely want a bunch of arbalists. That being said, this is actually all the arbalists we need. This looks actually really good. Oh, he's the Crazed Shaelmaar. Hulking Necker.
Follow me! Together now! Anyone here struggle with strong reservations when entering monster-infested pits? Asking for a friend.
Sure you are, Barnabas. So whenever an ally is destroyed, reduce this unit's timer by 1. Then play a random unit from your deck and damage it by 2 if this unit's timer ends. Okay, so you want to kill a bunch of his guys to win. That should actually be very easy with our deck. Almost too easy, perhaps, but we'll do it. Now, let's just start with Wagenberg, though. Against a row of these guys, that should be very simple. Unless he's got some damage cards or something. Every 3 turns on turn start, randomly damage enemy units by a portion of Shaelmaar's current armor. Okay, we have a little bit of time then. Let's fill this row up.
I'm coming, I'm coming.
Bunch of damage on our Wagenberg. I want to get the 7 so we can blow like a whole row of these things up. Or we could hit these. Maybe we blow up the front row and use this damage for the ranged row.
Give me a target.
And this kills all of these. Looks pretty good. There's a lot of guys he had from that, to be honest. Sad we got on one of these. Alright, I think it's definitely time we go in with the decree and deal with some of this stuff.
Abolish to your command.
I think we're gonna get rid of these guys' armor.
Armor wars.
Don't want them doing stuff to us constantly. And then let's fire off some loyal abilities. Guy has a lot of points though. And we're not taking damage, so it makes a lot worse than normal. Okay, never mind, we're taking damage now. These guys get armor from something? 15 turns. Do we have the tallest unit? No, they do. It's this guy. I think we do want to go with the Dark Mirror. This time we also had the lowest unit, thankfully. So many guys he's got, honestly. We can do Ache deploy twice. It's probably the best strategy. Frost. Actually, we might as well go with this. We do want to be killing some guys off here. Reduce that. I'm not sure we've done enough to reduce his stuff here. He's gonna fill his rows up. 14. Oh, I thought this would decay naturally. It only decays when we kill stuff. That makes this a lot harder.
One bolt's all I need.
We have 9, so we can kill one of these guys. Taking a lot of damage here. A lot of damage. Don't quite think Ache Holy Warrior's gonna cut it.
You're serious?
It's getting pretty big though. Okay, never mind. This armor thing's gonna get him there.
A knight should help. Our codex commands it.
Actually, you know what? Ache might not be big enough. This is pretty unfortunate. Isbell. Isbell would be big enough. What's her order at? That is huge. Oh, can't see yet. It's a lot of points. Sorry, Ache, even you can't carry us this time.
My breast chafes.
Alright, we're gonna try this again. Didn't quite. I thought his counter would tick down naturally. There's 2 ways to approach this. We try and win via outvaluing him, or we try and do the counter. I really want Isbell. It's kind of our new plan, just to get Isbell. This guy's pretty good. Probably don't need Dark Mirror. Okay, no Isbell though. I mean, this is pretty similar to the hand we had last time. Let's see if we can make it work. I guess we didn't have a Wagenberg. Wagenberg is really... We do have a Wagenberg, I think we just used it early.
Follow me! Together now! Anyone here struggle with strong reservations when entering monster-infested
I think we just want Wagenberg to blow up a
pits?
row.
Ask if a friend.
That's our plan. Like, trigger a whole row of stuff for the Shaelmaars. Or a whole row of these guys dying, basically.
I'm coming.
That way we check this down a whole bunch. And then I think we let these guys hit us. That's probably the best plan.
Arbalest to your command.
Now we blow this whole row out. Blow this whole row up. Is our plan here. Oh, I guess there's less now. It's at 6 now. This isn't enough. We could do this.
Armor won't say.
Hit this guy. That puts this to 7. We can move this to the row and then fire this. Basically here, we're going to go for the approach of Ache gets bigger than all their stuff. That's the approach here. It's actually pretty nice that died so we can fit another guy in this row. And I think we'll kill off... We want to kill something, so they'll be this. It's going to be a race between Ache and the Shaelmaars. I have a feeling that the Shaelmaars might win again, but we're going to hope they don't. Okay, if we get another one to die in this melee row, that'd be great. For now, let's just could left hook Bombless Pockets. We could play Dark Mirror from our deck. Is that worth it? It's like fine, I guess. Let's just make a trinket first.
Sorry, turnips back
Immune.
for an encore.
Move 6 random enemies to the other row and damage them. Transform to a bear. The bear is worth quite a bit, actually. So he's going to start filling his rows up. As long as they're filled up with not the hulky neckers, it's actually quite good because they boost by 1. This Ache's getting big. So we actually gain points every time the Shaelmaars go off. Okay, I definitely want to kill something here. Still have a decoy. I think we decoy one of these guys. It makes our blitz better, then we still have to play one the wrong row though. Just go with Gabor.
You sure about that?
Dark Mirror, I don't think we want. Just because we don't drain that much. So let's just go 10 damage. And let's remove... Actually, let's not remove anything. Let's just hit this guy. This may be a bad plan, by the way. We're going to find out pretty quick. Really want one of these to die. Let's just decoy one of these. so we'll go into the creek. Yeah, I think this is the way. Ache's just gonna get so big if we don't kill these. Let's go into double Arbalisters. This is what, 7 damage on you? So we could kill something. Let's kill this. This one's 8.
Give me a target.
I actually don't think we want to kill things. I think that was a mistake. Let's kill this one anyway, though. We've already committed. Okay, this is going to come down to just basically only Ache. It's kind of funny. He's getting close. I think he's going to be big enough. But we can make him bigger. So we'll do this, and we will not trigger his leader. I'll get more points from the Shaelmaar pinging us. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. We'll just trigger this. And we have Ache Holy Warrior casually playing for 176 points and dealing 176 damage.
Our codex commands it.
That's one way to do it. Oh, we have to kill it? Oh man. Well, I thought that was going to be fun, and then it didn't work. So we actually have to kill his guys. Double Wagenberg's the way, then. This build doesn't help in that case. We want double Wagenberg. This does damage. This is probably not that helpful. This could be helpful. Let's place 2 of these. There's Ache to kill something. Okay, so we have to go double Wagenberg to do this. That's how we do it.
Follow me! Together now!
Alright, we got this.
Anyone use?
We know now. Man, that was really fun with Ache. I'm really sad that didn't work. I guess we have to kill him. Unfortunate. We have time to go double these guys. They might get some armor pinged off, but... Well, they're going to get armor pinged off. There's not really much we can do about that. Let's go with the pikemen.
Oh,
We'll wait a turn. Then this should be enough, hopefully. We can maybe, like, kill everything that one summons out. Man, lost all of our armor on this guy. That's really unfortunate. I might have to decoy something here. Well, let's just give it... We just want to kill stuff, right? So this kills something. We don't actually have enough armor here. We can give it armor like this. We can give it an extra damage like this. And then... we can do this.
One bolt's all I need.
And then we do this in this row. I have to kind of hope this guy doesn't take damage. I think we're going to have to decoy a Wagenberg as well. Although there's so many armor pings from him that I'm not sure it's going to work. Yeah, that's kind of what I think's the problem here. Decoy a Wagenberg, we can't decoy Ache. Could also play Ache here. We also could do this before we start losing more guys.
Give me a target.
Or we definitely need the 10 damage on this guy then. It has to kill something.
You sure about that?
10 damage. Man, a bro moved and I misclicked. So we have 8 kills too. We need Barnabas to do something for us here. This turn we're going to Decree. Now that we have 2 spaces on this row. Oh, Decree doesn't do enough damage anymore. I guess it kind of does. So we can kill this one that we weakened here.
I'm a listing your
Then we can kill this guy in the back.
I'm a won't serve him.
We still have enough... Man, this is actually really difficult. Oh, this is just going to come down to what Barnabas gives
really
us.
like this one.
Well, this would have been really good before. Alright, we're gonna lose this. We have to change our deck for this one. It's one of those. Oh man, the checkpoint's way back here. That's really annoying.
We.
The checkpoint's so far back. Well, I guess it's not that far back, but it's really annoying. I really hate changing decks for stuff, but if we can't win with actual raw points, which is what we tried to do, we actually have to change our deck here. So, no Dark Mirror. Sandley. These 2 are still good. What did these do damage? That might be it. Damage all enemies by 3. That might be the best one. Of course, this gives us more turns, so that doesn't necessarily help. This is targeted damage. This could work, actually. This could work. Did they kill that many of our guys? Let's try Skull. As far as our deck, Isabel is going to be useless here. Gascon's pretty useless. We still have this damage. These could be handy to start on the battlefield. And fire guys could be good. Don't think stray slingers are going to help us that much here. We have one more card. What would it be? Pitfall Trap's really cheap, actually. 200 wood though. Oh, that's not cheap. I saw the gold cost. We're gonna put one more card in. And what would it be? I guess we'll make it a cavalry. Alright, we're gonna try and make use of... Oh, wait, one second. One more thing we have to change there. It's not cavalry. We want to make use of skull. So we're gonna use skull. We need to use the war wagon things. Which is actually fine. Where are those guys? These things, the war wagons. Use a bunch of these, because the things are gonna die. And then we can use them to trigger skull. That's gonna be our plan. Let's go with the one bomber. Oh, no, we second bomber for second row. I was thinking one round there, but we actually do need that second bomber. Let's just do this. We'll change the deck back after this fight, but we can't win this with the amount of damage we had in it before. Let's try and make a skull do something for us.
The rumors.
Well, let's go.
We've scaled.
Double Wagenberg, what I want to see. The Curie Skull. No Ache is kind of unlucky. Double Wagenberg. Put one of these back. Okay, there's Ache. We do need him. Is there anything else we really need for this? Gabor's good. The fire, actually, we do want the fire guys. That one fire guy? Well.
Follow me!
Time for Wagenbergs.
Anyone you're
Open double Wagenbergs. And we'll go into these. We'll go for a lot of early damage on the Wagenbergs again.
I'm coming, I'm coming.
Really want to see if we can have one of these not get pinged off. This armor not get pinged off. Okay, so here, we're going to light the row on fire.
I smell a leak.
Then we're going to wipe this row with this guy. That's 8 ticks. It's really good. So we're going to boost up this guy, give him our armor. Hopefully next turn we can make use of him to wipe most of another row. Hopefully. We can also just do it now. But if he gets more guys in this row, it gets better, so let's hope that happens. It's not too bad yet. One turn on this one. Okay, so what we could do is go for our decree this turn. I like that.
Obelisk to your command.
Can't quite wipe this row. And kill off one.
You mad? Don't shake that!
Oh, he's a blitz unit. It's probably good, actually. This should do a lot of damage. And hopefully from here we can kind of get him. A lot of Shaelmaars, which is what we want to see. 4 kills. That's all we need. Should be able to do that pretty easily. Got 2 here. Three kills. That's fine. Throw this guy out here. Hopefully these things die. Oh, this boosting's gonna be annoying. we do have some loyal abilities. Well, one. Let's play this guy.
Got any victuals? Hungry like a wolf I am.
Really hoping this guy would get killed. Alright, hit these guys. Yeah, there's one. Do we go skull yet? I think we go ache. Go ache.
Prepare to fight
this.
if you've any honor.
Skull, I want to be able to kill these weak ones in the front row and we're fine. Okay, I think we have enough for Skull now. 3 units. Yeah, Skull's gonna cut it here. Be all set. Let's do all these. Big row damage here from Skull. Should be enough.
Treasure trove ought to be close.
Thank goodness.
Come on.
Tough one there. Real tough.
As soon as the last beast had fallen, the Lyrians took to seeking out the treasure. Soldiers dispersed throughout the caverns in a rush, penetrating every last corner. Finally, one called out.
Got it! Got the treasure right here! Treasure! Shiny stuff!
A number of
Shiny
steel-reinforced chests lay up against the cavern wall. Neve blew the dust from the lid of one and lifted it with some difficulty. She had hoped for gold and jewels, bars of Mahakaman steel at the least. Instead, she saw thousands of time-tarnished copper coins with a hole through their center.
What's this bloody crap? Tokens of some sort?
Aye, that's right. Holy Goldens, we call them. They're, currency in Mahakam. Get our wages in them. Use them to cop victuals and hooch.
Well, I guess they're not worth anything.
What of arms, armor, tools?
Nah, all that's given to us. Clan provides it. Is that what you need? Weapons? Oh, feel the Egypt now. Brought you here for no reason.
Uh-huh.
Yet these tokens, they can be exchanged for other coin, can they not? Temerian orans or Novigrad crowns?
Aye, doable in theory, but not at all clever. Rates are crap. See, the elders keep them low to make life difficult for dwarven folk. Discourage them from leaving.
Of course they do.
So how can these tokens serve me?
We must trade them. Even should we get a pittance, it will be something. The soldiers demand their pay.
Ah, your bums out the windy. Fighting men want full dixies and tankards of hooch. Coins but a means to that end.
That's a good point.
What do you suggest then?
As I've been saying, the tokens we use to purchase nourishment and meat, and what you've got in those chests, why, that'll do to fund a feast the likes of which Mahakam's not seen since Brewer was sworn in as Elder-in-Chief. The fighting men will eat and drink their fill, carouse about and forget their due and pay right quick. And invite the local dwarves to feast with you, and the clans will look kind of.
Oh, will they? Yeah, sure, why not?
Caution be damned.
Your Grace, I feel obliged to remind you we are at war with Nilfgaard, and every copper...
Should go to building our army, I know. But we live but once, Reynard. Sir Gabor, take the tokens and arrange me a feast so grand that Ebdahi himself shall hear us revel.
As Meave's force could not possibly fit in a tavern, the feast was laid out in a storehouse. Crates arranged in rows served as tables and benches, while the windows were festooned with lion's foot and passflower. Great barrels of mead, cognac, and vodka were rolled in, and when the soldiers saw this, they broke out in cheers and laughter that lasted till dawn.
Pour us another round, you lovable Lyrian bastards!
He's a jolly good fare.
Going well.
Sorry, a jolly good dwarf.
Good one. We got Gabor Zigrin Plus. Okay, that's cool.
There was food and drink enough for the dwarves of the pass, who, with Meave's men, raised tankards in hand and voices in song the night through. To see them sharing tales and playing cards, one would not
I wonder what
believe
card
that
game they're
anywhere
playing.
down the mountains, through woods and across plains, humans and dwarves might, for the softest slight, leap at each other, murder in their eyes.
Well, that's good. Where are we? So we have to go through this gate. Okay, I think we'll leave the star next time then. We'll just check out what's in these villages. And honestly, our deck's probably fine. Depends what we're going up against. We got the Wraith things. The Isabel's really good. They don't have that much damage. She's not. Should we invest? I will be honest here. We have a ton of gold and nothing to do it with because we have no wood. So sure, give them all of our gold. Better not lie to me, game. New markers, sure. A puzzle down there. Maybe we can update our deck after this.
We would take root neath Mount Carbon, where it's warmer. Curse a Blackbrook Vale's been undone! We would curse a Blackbrook Vale's been
Nice.
And get up. I would, your majesty. 4 dwarfs codex states it clear. If you're 4 dwarf...
What we got?
Riding past a mine, Neve noticed a group of miners gathered around the entrance to a shaft. Frost had settled on their moustaches and beards, suggesting they had been there for some time. The Queen summoned Gabor and asked him to determine the reason for this sit-in. He returned after a few minutes and announced the most curious thing.
They're waiting for the knocking to stop.
Uh-huh.
Neve's frown prompted Gabor to explain in greater detail.
According to our laws, dwarves can't go into a mine if there's knocking coming from inside. We're obliged to wait for the ruckus to quieten down.
Ah, yes. Our own miners share this superstition.
Reynard interjected.
They say the knocking is that of a treasure unknown, a kind of mine ghost.
Oh, is it now?
With all due respect, your miners are dimwits.
Gabor said, patting
Yeah, I
Reynard
know
on
that
the
too.
shoulder.
Knocking means an imminent and abrupt discharge of the potential pliable energy of rock formations. In other words, you can, a rock burst. Except usually it's all done in a day or two, whereas these lads have been waiting going on 2 weeks. Foreman's grown impatient. He'd like to send someone down the shaft, have them see what's at issue, but...
Legal.
The code forbids us from doing anything of the sort.
You know, it says dwarf again, so I have a feeling where this is going.
If in this manner I can gain favour among your brethren,
Sighed the Queen, dismounting.
so be it. I shall descend and see what the problem is.
The shaft was too narrow to fit an entire army, so Neve and a small unit of men entered the mine, miners' lamps in hand and hearts in their mouths. The rhythmic knocking coming from the bowels of the mountains, distorted and multiplied, was unnerving. Soon the company arrived
I
at
imagine
the
it's
place that seemed
unnerving.
the source of the knocking. Gabor put his ear to the rock and
Hey,
listened
Gabor's
for
a
several
dwarf. What are you doing
moments in
down here?
silence. Then struck the wall with all his might. The wall crumbled with a crash, opening a passage into another corridor, from which sprang numerous foes.
Of course there were. Of course there were. Also, Gabor, is it really legal for you to be down here? You were men or something like that. Shortened battle. Okay. The bowels of the mountain. Not sure skull here is going to be great. Being honest. Looks like a Wagenberg. I'll take Ache. I'm curious what this is. Shadowy silhouette.
Did you hear something? What was that?
My gnome senses are telling me. Those definitely aren't ghosts.
Drops the power of 4 less shuffle into your deck. Okay, that's a little strange, but I think we'll just start with a fire.
Catch!
Who goes there? Drop your weapons!
Nay, you drop yours!
This better not be our buddies. All that being said, though, I think we do just want to go into pikes.
For Rivia!
Return on turn and boost the random ally charge. That's a lot of points. Go in here. Oh, these guys are blitz guys too. Forgot about that. That's bad.
Got any battles?
I'm gonna overfill our rows then. So how do we get other one of these guys? But
Who just grabbed me?
nobody.
Oh, apologies, Maeve. I thought you were Reynard.
Mm-hmm.
I smell a leak.
Just kind of waiting to get some loyals out, but I think we'll just start using this. Doesn't look very difficult so far.
One bullet's all I need. Give me a try.
Hold on, tell me what's this one.
Reynard! Are we winning? I can't see a bloody thing.
Spawn a base copy of this unit every turn start. Set this unit's power to the adjacent unit with the lowest power. Just destroy self. Okay, that doesn't seem that bad. Let's go. Barnabas?
What? Oh,
This seems good.
Yes, I'm on it.
This also seems better. It's a lot of points for us. Trigger some loyals. This seems very easy. But, whatever.
Stop! Stop! We surrender!
Alright, let's see who it is.
Both sides were surprised. Both fought in the weak light of torches, nearly down on hands and knees. In the end, the Queen emerged victorious, and as soon as she had returned her sword to its sheath, she asked the new prisoners a question that was on everyone's mind.
Who the devils are you?
The captives looked at each other in disbelief, as if before them stood a ghost. Finally, one of them managed to choke out a response.
Your Highness, we're your subjects.
Meve recognized the accent at once. The men came from Rivia.
Why, though?
But what were they doing so far from home? According to the prisoner's account, after the Nilfgaardians' invasion of their kingdom, terrible poverty gripped the land. Seeking bread, some desperate inhabitants had gone to the mountains of Mahakam, engaging in wildcat mining in search of precious ores. Without asking the dwarves what they thought of this,
You know yourself, my queen.
explained one captured Riv.
They guard their treasure real jealous-like, don't care a whit about the suffering of others. They see us starving down in Vale and don't lift a stubby finger.
Sadly, the Rivians had dug close to existing corridors. When Gabor destroyed the wall that stood between them and the dwarves, they were convinced they were being attacked by monsters, so they raised arms in self-defense.
Maeve, 'tis a tough nut to ken,
said Gabor.
but let's nae kid ourselves. These men are thieves, and we must hand them over to the Mahakaman Guard.
So they may do what? Sentence them to hard labor, or hang them at once?
Said Reynard, his usual calm shaken and his voice raised.
These are your subjects, Queen. They coveted their neighbours' goods, true, but only because they had nowt themselves.
Okay, which one do we do here? Kind of want to let him go. Like, we've done enough for the dwarves. I don't think Bruver will hate us too much for this. But what do we do with the guy in the hand? I forget. We want to be consistent. We let them have their justice, right? We'll hand them over.
If dwarves left the
Consistency.
mountains to rob the fields of Rivia,
said the Queen after some consideration.
I'd want to judge them according to our
Exactly.
rules.
We're being consistent in
Like
this
it or
one.
not, Bruverhoog has the same right.
But, lady, you're us queen. You swore to protect us.
From harm, yes, but not from due punishment.
With a heavy heart, Meve handed the rivs over to the Mahakaman Guard. What happened to them, I cannot say for certain, but they were not seen again.
Great.
Well, boys, a wee slick and well, boy, well,
Don't feel good about that one, that's for sure, but that's how it goes. Alright, so we're almost done here. I think there was a puzzle we wanted to do.
The sound of approaching
Guess not.
hoofbeats made Meve turn to see Reynard spurring on his panting horse, galloping at a breakneck speed towards her.
Ill tidings I bring, your grace.
Clearly, glad tidings never arrive with such urgency.
Our scouts captured a Nilfgaardian messenger. He was traveling in disguise, and by night. When he realized his capture was imminent, he strove to destroy the letters he carried.
I'm sure.
We were able to salvage some, in parts.
Anything of interest?
Yes, there is, I fear. Your Majesty, you must listen. Consider your offer accepted. Direct Meve and her force to the agreed site. We await their arrival. Your reward shall be as agreed. Hail Keritza.
A traitor. We might have expected as much. Nilfgaard has shown amply that it abides only by the rules it sets.
That is a fact.
Since they have not proved able to defeat me in the field, in open battle, they seek other means. I suppose the scroll bears no name.
It does not, your grace.
The messenger. Have you questioned him?
Naturally, your grace. Alas, he knows not to whom the letter is directed. He was to leave it in an agreed spot.
I take it tidings of the whole affair have spread throughout the force?
Yes, your Majesty. The witnesses were too many to keep this fact a secret.
We must thus assume the traitor in our ranks knows it as well, and will make no attempt to retrieve the scroll. A dead end. Have we any other leads or clues?
None, I fear, your Majesty. We must be alert. Keep a keen eye on events as they unfold, and exercise great caution in forging new acquaintances.
Very well. Eyes wide open, all senses attuned. Yours in particular, Reynard.
Of course, my liege.
Interesting. But not unexpected. It is Nilfgaard after all. Now, I thought there was a puzzle down here. Well, here's something. Oh, piece of a card. We're gonna get that. Let's see what this has. A beast. -3. 1 mana shall suffice. Ache. You know, Ache is the best. It's so much better with Ache here. There's about a gold down there. Sure. Oh, that's a negative. We could deal with that. There's that puzzle. Let's quickly go to this post. Puzzle's the last thing. Yeah, we'll start with this next time. So we'll just finish up with this here puzzle. The Trollbot rocks to the Snowball fight. Oh, that's not that bad. I mean, like, just teach them to use snowballs and it'll be fine. So, alright. Let's see what we have. Meve can't die. Every turn start, throw a troll snowball at the row with the most humans. Sure. This lands on a row, damage all units by 2 and force 3 of the highest units to swap rows on their side.
Should have listened to me, old lady.
We have to kill this thing, right? Just don't let her die. Can we just discard something? Okay, I'm pretty sure it's not supposed to work like this, but this is how we're gonna do it. Guys, sometimes you need to figure out an alternate win condition. And this seemed pretty obvious. I really didn't think this would work. But, probably the fastest puzzle here. What? What's wrong with that? I didn't think it was gonna work. I must have missed something here. Don't let Meave die. Do these have to go away?
Should have listened to me old lady.
Kinda thought. Yeah, whatever.
This harvest, we'll be reaping black-clad heads.
So... we don't want to let Meave get hit, what, 5 times? So we could just do this.
Bigger they are, easier they are.
Oh, we have to move Meave as well. Alright, we'll play another one of these guys first then.
My spirit's willing and how, but damn boots are killing me.
Thing about slings, they hide well.
This movement is very annoying.
There's a time to reap, a time to sow, and a time to die.
Hey?
Aye.
And then we move these guys.
Ever have a stone knock out one of your teeth?
Okay, it was pretty easy still. But I really wanted our discard strategy to work. Oh, that's unfortunate. Alright, well, Davor's Abyss is where we'll pick up next time. Once we do this signpost. Yeah, we'll just go to Davor's Abyss next time and go through Mahakam some more. That'll be it for this one. Hope you guys had fun watching. That'll be it for this one, guys. Hope you enjoyed. We'll see you next time. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more. And you can check out some more videos over here. And thanks for watching.